Back now to our coverage of the Senate removal of the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, Danladi Umar. I'm joined by legal practitioner Kabir Akingbolu. Mr. Akingbolu, thank you for joining us on the news tonight. Help us understand the position of Section 157 of the Constitution, subsection 1 in this regard. Does it compel Mr. President, for instance, to remove the justice from office?
Yeah, if you look at it very well, it does not show clearly that it compels the president to remove the the chairman or those mentioned that their offices are affected. Could be removed in that in consonance with that section. However, when you look at the general principle of law in regard to constitutional matters, the Senate can override the signature or the assent of the president, even in making law, by two-thirds majority of the House. And in this case, over 80 of the senators voted against, in favor of removal, or voted for the removal of the chairman of Code of Conduct. So it goes without saying that the president will have no say. The president will have to sign, and we have to assent to the removal of the chairman of the Code of Conduct. There is no two-way about it.
Mr. Akingbolu, I spoke earlier with the Senate spokesperson who mentioned that the justice was invited to come defend himself at several occasions, but he declined, and also added that he has not resumed in his office for over 3 months. How do you explain the principle of fair hearing when an accused person doesn't show up at the Senate to defend himself?
If they have extended the invitation to show up, it's an admission of guilt, because he can no longer claim lack of fair hearing, because the whole principle of fair hearing, or the essence of fair hearing, is to be given the opportunity and right or privilege to be heard. When you don't utilize the opportunity of window of privilege, then you can no longer complain that your right to fair hearing is eroded. So in this circumstance, if there is allegation of misconduct against you, or fraud or corruption or a criminality against you, and you refuse to defend it, it goes without saying, people will conclude that silence makes yes. That means the allegations are true, or that you don't have defense to those allegations. That was why you refused to come or to show up.
Legal practitioner Kabir Akingbolu, thank you for your thoughts on this topic.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Coming up on TVC News.